What's going on, YouTube? My name is Legendary, and today we rank every Pokemon set from the Sword and Shield era.
I'm unbeatable.
Ladies and gentlemen, my camera is blurry. Alright, we are here today with another Pokemon trading card game video here on the Legendary League channel. And today, in honor of tomorrow being the pre-release of the Scarlet and Violet era, essentially the start of the whole Scarlet and Violet era, not officially because we don't have booster boxes, but the pre-release, we are going to be ranking every set from the Sword and Shield era, a set that ranged from February 7th, 2020 with the release of Sword and Shield base, all the way to January 20th, 2023 with the release of Crown Zenith. I was surprised to know how many sets were in this era. Official sets, not like the McDonald's sets or the Trick or Trade, like official expansion sets, you know what I mean? There are 17 sets. 17 sets in the Sword and Shield era. And today we're going to be ranking every single one of them. Instead of just doing a ranking video, talking about them, and not really doing anything except just seeing my head, we're going to open that set when we come across it in the ranking. So, we're going to get into it, and with that, we are going to start with the bottom set, or the worst set of the era, and work our way to the best set of the era. And starting off in 17th place, in my opinion, and these are all my opinion, they're not based off of anything. I mean, some factors like artwork and value kind of go into why I think a set is better than others, but there's no real scientific valuation into these packs. This is just my opinion, and that's it. I mean, I'm just ranking how I feel about these sets when I think about them. So, with that being said, let's get into our worst pack of the Sword and Shield era. By far, I believe, is the worst set of this era. Coming in at 17th is Rebel Clash. There is absolutely nothing in this set I care to pull. I'm just telling you. Nothing in this set I care to pull. Rebel Clash, released May 1st, 2020. 209 cards in the set. And, of course, no trainer gallery of any sorts in this set because it did not exist yet. Let's go with the Fire Energy here. All right. We got a Carkol, Beware, Skyla. Oh, that's a nice Skyla card, I will say. All right, we got a Magmar, Yamask, Surskit, Stuffle, Carkol again. And, of course, this is one of the packs we're going to get a pull from because I said I didn't really care about any of the pulls in the set. We got a Toxtricity V Max. All right. Moving on to the next worst set. I shouldn't say the next worst set. The 16th best set in the Sword and Shield era. This show will come as no surprise to a lot of you that watch this channel. It is Pokemon Go. I loathe this set. The only reason this is not the worst set in my opinion is because it does have alternate art cards. And it does have the Mewtwo pull, which is really like the only thing worth noting in this set. An extremely small set. I believe... Okay, it's the third smallest set in the Sword and Shield era at 88 cards. A couple alternate arts, but man, this set is just boring to me. They really missed a good opportunity. They could have done so much more with it, and it's just a bore fest, a snore fest. Just an absolutely boring set. Dragonite V-Star. Another pull, but I've pulled this card like 4 times because there's not many cards in the set. So, sorry the excitement is not raining down over my face. Alright, coming in at number 15 for the Sword and Shield era, we have Sword and Shield base set. You know, base sets are typically pretty unoffensive when it comes to eras in Pokemon. You think about XY base set, Sun and Moon base set, nothing really of note. Black and White base set even, nothing really of note in any of them. I think that is going to change with Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet base set is going to be the strongest since the base set at the beginning of the Pokemon. It's looking really, really good. So I think that will change going forward. But we're in a new era where alternate arts and Galarian galleries and trainer galleries and that type of thing. Of course, there's no trainer gallery in this one as well because it didn't exist yet. I think that's going to be the new norm. So any base set going forward, unless they could make changes going into the next generation of Pokemon. It's going to be interesting, though. All right, next up at number 14, we have Mud Champion's Path That's right, this set, besides Celebrations, which is kind of like a, I don't know, I don't really count it, has the lowest amount of cards in it at 80. There is 80 cards total in this set. And if you've opened a lot of this set, you know that to be true because you pull Machamp or Dreadnought over and over and over and over. And man, does it get boring. I feel like I pulled every single card in this set multiple times, except for both the Charizards. And that's the only reason it's not at the very bottom, is because you do have a chance to get 2 of those Charizards. And we got a Galarian Obstacle in there. That's the only reason it is not lower. It just needs more cards. It wouldn't be bad if there was more cards in the set. That's what's really bringing it down. There's just not enough variety. All right, number 13. Darkness Ablaze. This one was August 14th, 2020. 201 cards in the set. I believe this is the first set in Sword and Shield where we got a Charizard, so people were losing their minds for a little bit. And then they realized there was better Charizards to come. So this Charizard doesn't have a whole lot of fanfare nowadays. It's pretty reasonably priced Charizard. Alright, let's go with the Fire Energy here. Alright, we've got Lunatone, Dartrix, Glimwood Tangle, Wimpod, Bunnelby, Toxel, Sinistea, Carablast, Hiding Energy, and a Darkrai as the holo. Alright, next up at number 12, we have Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage. You know, everyone thought the Amazing Rares were going to be really cool, and they are, but they just were way too common of a card to me. Really, Pikachu is what's holding this set up to where it is. Otherwise, it's not that. It's just kind of lackluster. It's kind of lacking besides the Pikachu stuff that you can get in this set. That's just my opinion. All right, we got a Slugma Beldum. Did I say when this was? November 13th, 2020. 203 cards. I think I said that. I don't know. I got a little cheat sheet up there above the camera so I can kind of give a little bit of information on when these sets came out. All right, next up, number 11 is Battle Styles. And a lot of you are thinking, why is Battle Styles so high? One reason only. It's the Tyranitar alternate art. Tyranitar is one of my favorite personal Pokemon, so it gets a little bit higher on the list just because of that. There's some cool alternate arts with Urshifu and other things like that too. This set was released March 19th, 2021, coming up on 2 years being out, and there's 183 cards in the set. One of the smaller sets, smaller regular set. I think it might be the smallest regular set. I think it is, yeah. Look at these numbers. It's the smallest regular set, not a special light holiday set, that we have in the Sword and Shield era. So that's interesting. All right, we got a Murkrow, Salandit, Bellsprout, Mindfu, Yamper, Pawniard, and we've got a Tapu Koko V as our pool. All right, we are now getting into the top 10, which there's only 17, so top 10 is still not even like the top half. Number 10, we have Fusion Strike, released November 12th, 2021. 284 cards in this one. Things of note, the Mew cards, the Gengar cards, you know, that's what's really keeping this one afloat here. Other than that, not a whole lot going for it, in my opinion. I think there's the Espeon. Is there an Espeon in this set, too? I believe, in the library. That might be a different one. I don't know. They all start to mix together. I did a little bit of research before this and trying to make sure I knew what cards were in what, but there's just so many. All right, we got a Cook, Eevee, Shinx, Shelmet, Drillbur, Bunnelby, Frostmoth, and an Azumarill. All right, next up at number 9, and I believe this is the worst of the sets that include a trainer gallery. I believe it's the weakest of the trainer galleries. Let me rephrase it that way. So, the 9th best set in Sword and Shield, Astral Radiance. May 27th, 2022, not quite a year old. 246 in the set, including 30 trainer gallery cards. I don't believe this was the first trainer gallery set. I believe that was Brilliant Stars. Yeah, I believe Brilliant Stars was the first one to bring us a trainer gallery. But this one, I don't know. It feels like the weakest of the sets that include a trainer gallery. That's why it's so low at number 9. All right, we've got a Fighting Energy here, a Noctowl, Zissou, Dartrix, Poochyena, Swinub, Quillfish Quill, Petalil, Nickit, Gapejaw Bog, and a VMAX card. We have a Heatran, V Max. Love to see it. All right. Next up, number 8. This set should... I just feel like this set kind of lucked also. It could have been number 1. It really could have. But I don't really like the way they handled it. But number 8 is, of course, Celebrations. It's good. I would say it's in the top half of all Sword and Shield sets. But it's just like the 4 cards... You know, the nostalgia of bringing back the different styles of cards that are in this set, I love, but they just didn't do enough. There is 50 cards total in the set, and that's just, I don't think it's enough. 100 would have been a good number for this one, and I don't know. There's not really like this crazy rare, like really hard card to pull. You know what I mean? I mean, we got the Charizard and stuff. These are a little bent actually. Let's just go through, and they're all hollow. So there's that. We got the Lugia, Groudon, and a Mew. All hollow cards. Yeah, I don't know. It could have been so much better, but it's also not bad. That's why it's just right there in the middle. All right. Coming in at number 7 for the Sword and Shield era, we have Shining Fates. February 19th, 2021 for this one. 195 cards in the set. And of course, we've got the Shiny Charizard VMAX, which I have actually pulled and have actually graded in a BGS 10. I did since sell it because people were willing to pay an absurd amount when this set came out. I sold it for almost $1,000. If it would have been a black label, oh man, the black label was 0.5 away on the black label for that Charizard VMAX. But this has the Charizard VMAX. There's a lot of cool shiny Pokemon in it. It got the full art Skyla, which I love. Skyla's one of my favorite trainers. We had the Search for Skyla for some of you OGs going back a couple years. If you remember the Search for Skyla, we had the Skyla figure out until we pulled the Skyla card, and eventually it worked. We got that Skyla card. I wish my camera wasn't so garbage and would just stay focused on my face the whole time, all right? All right, coming in at number 6, just criminally underrated. I think we're starting to get people starting to realize how good this set really was, but it's been criminally underrated for a while now. Number 6 best set, Chilling Reign. And booster products prices now are starting to reflect how good the set is. We've got a lot of cool alternate arts in this. We got the Blaziken. What's that? Azure? Gosh, what else is in there? There's like the Calyrex stuff in this as well. Is this the one with the Celebi? I think this one might have the Celebi. I don't know. There's a ton, but this is, oh my goodness. Look at that card. Ugh. Looks like it got wet. All these look like they got wet. That's odd. Okay. Forward to the front. Let's go with Water Energy here. But, yeah. Chilling Reign, June 18th, 2021. 233 cards in the set. Pretty strong set, in my opinion. And that's saying a lot since it does not have a trainer gallery. That's saying a whole lot. All right. Getting into the top 5 now. These sets are the cream of the crop in the Sword and Shield era, in my opinion. The best of the best. And coming in at number 5 is Lost Origin. This one, September 9th, 2022. 247 cards in set. And, of course, this has a trainer gallery, as do most of the top 5. So, that trainer gallery really catapulted some of these sets into being a lot more desirable to me. So that's why most of these in the top 5 are going to have it. But yeah, we've got, of course, the, what is it? The gold Giratina card. Or not the gold Giratina, that's in just Crown Zenith. The alternate art. There we go. Aerodactyl V-Star. Speaking of Aerodactyl, there's the alternate art of Aerodactyl in like the prehistoric time, and the alternate art Giratina, which are big ticket cards in that set, which make it really, really nice. All right, number 4. Coming in at number 4, Silver Tempest. Some might argue the Lost Origin is better than this. I could see that. This is a personal preference to me. I love Lugia, my second favorite Pokemon. So Lugia catapults this one to the 4th best set to me. That alternate art Lugia is really nice. Really nice trainer gallery as well in this one. This is the most recent like actual Sword and Shield set, not like a holiday set. November 11th, 2022. 245 cards in this one. Forward to the front here, Fire Energy. can't get one today. I can't get an energy today. Oh, we got a Brandon, Altaria, Hawlucha, Rufflet, Vulpix, Drowsy, Growlithe. Ooh, there we go. See, there's one of those trainer gallery cards that make it so fun. It's so refreshing in these newer sets. And Incineroar taking on a nice little nap. We got the Duraludon VMAX. This is the 30th card in the trainer gallery. TG30 out of TG30. Look at that. Gotta love it. All right, the top 3 sets. These things are, I think the top 3 deserve a tier of their own. These are S tier to me. All 3 of these sets are the S tier. Okay, the next 2 are probably S tier, and then the number 1 is S plus tier. But I think they're in a whole league to themselves when it comes to everything else in Sword and Shield. And of course, number 3 is Brilliant Stars, the first ever Pokemon set to have the Trainer Gallery. Released February 25th, 2022. Over a year old already. Crazy to think about. Only 216 in this set, but those 216 hit hard, as you know. Tons of Charizard cards in this one. The Trainer Gallery. All sorts of goodies to pull. And Brilliant Stars. So, I haven't pulled any of the... I haven't pulled the Charizard alternate art. But there's a Fire Energy now. Are you kidding me? But, you know, it's there. Alright, we've got a Cinccino, Spiritomb, Burmy, Impidimp, Staryu, Riolu. There we go. We've got an Eevee from the Trainer Gallery and an Escavalier. Very nice. Look, see those Trainer Gallery, they're just so fun. This started with the Cosmic Eclipse and the character rares or whatever you want to call them. Those are really cool. Cosmic Eclipse paved the way for all these Trainer Gallery cards, I'm telling you. You think if you like Trainer Gallery, sit down with a nice pack of Cosmic Eclipse and say, thank you, Cosmic Eclipse, for paving this road. All right, top 2. Number 2, I think these top 2 packs, they're not a surprise to anyone. Maybe 2 and 3 can be debated, and I don't know. But to me, this set comes in firmly as the number 2 best set of Sword Shield era. And it is the most recent set to be released. That's Crown Zenith, January 20th. 2023, 230 cards in this, and of course we have the Galarian Gallery, which is like 70 something card or 60 something, I don't know, 60 or 70 cards, much bigger than the standard 30 cards that are in the Trainer Galleries of these other sets. But yeah, really nice. All right, there we go. There is your code, folks. And there's just pulls galore in this set. This set just loves to bring down the pulls, and that's why I think people love it. Let's go with a Water Energy here. Oh, there we go. Let's get it. We finally got one. All right, we got a Lairon, a Rare Candy, Carnivine, Switch, Starly, Cherubi, Yungoos, Riolu, Starly, and Volcarona. I'm going to talk about how great the pulls are for Crown Zenith, and we don't pull anything. All right, now we're getting down to the best set, just by far, to me, by far the best set of the Sword and Shield era, and I think everyone just agrees. Everyone knows it, and that is going to be Evolving Skies. This set is one of the best sets in Pokemon history, probably top 10. There's like over 80 something sets. This is a top 10 set in Pokemon history to me, which speaks a lot to the volume of just great cards that are in this, because there is no Trainer Gallery in Evolving Skies. Some of you might find that shocking. The Trainer Gallery did not start until 2022. This is a 2021 set, but there's tons of alternate arts, which is why it's such a good set. But yeah, we got, you know, the Umbreons, the Rayquazas, the Dragonites, just a lot of popular Pokemon in the set is why it's so good, and a lot of alternate arts of those Pokemon is what makes it such a good, fun set to open. Pull rates are tough in this one. Really, really tough. I think that's why people open so much of the set. But it's a fun set to open because you know any time can be that time you pull that Umbreon VMAX. Or the Moonbreon, the most expensive card in the Sword and Shield era. Alright, let's go with the Lightning Energy here. I was water again. Dang it. Alright, here we go. We've got a Skip to the Loom, my darling, an Elemental Badge, Spirit Mask, Dino, Pumpkaboo, Carvanha, Gossifleur, a Fletchling, Raichu, and I think Wishy-Washy is the rare. Oh, yep, it was. Whoops. Wishy-Washy is the rare. Gosh, one day I want to pull that Moonbrown's so bad. Umbreon is another one of my favorite Pokemon, and I just, I want it. But here's the hits from today's video, guys. But yeah, that is my opinion on the rankings of all of the Sword and Shield era sets. Let me know in the comments down below, how would you rank the 17 sets that we got over a 3-year period in the Sword and Shield era? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like rating down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said before. Until next time, stay legendary.